Why aren't you saying wait till rates go down and buy?
Rates have already started to come down.
Already down.
Yeah.
But rates have already started to come down. So I don't need to wait until June, September, December later this year for rates to go further down. They may, right? I think there's a lot of it is what's on the come over the next couple of months in regards to the tariffs and everything else like that. What kind of moves is the Fed going to make based off of the policy changes that the administration is going through and everything else like that? If, you have big banks coming out and saying we are at a higher odds of going into recession or into a recession, we'll wind up getting first quarter GDP numbers by the end of this month. Most likely it's going to be in negative territory. If we have negative territory again in the second quarter, that's textbook recession, right? To 2 straight quarters of GDP decline. So my whole thing is that we're in a trend of rate declines. We've been waiting for our cost of capital to get cheaper. We've been waiting for rates to decline. We've been trying to pencil it in last year. What didn't pencil in regards to returns looking attractive. And with the real investor group that I work with, the multifamily properties, we're currently in the midst of refinancing 2 of our properties right now. We started that process 45 days ago. It's going to end up soon. And as such, we're going to wind up getting higher proceeds than we would have 45 days ago because the rates have come down in the past 45 days. And we didn't lock in. You really can't lock in until a couple of days before closing anyway. If you had been in the market or you were looking to get into the market to buy a single family home, JWB, I would strongly encourage you to do it because the cost of capital has come down, right? These rates have come down and whatnot. And it gives you an opportunity. Listen, I think in one of your shows with Greg, Pablo, you guys talked about there's some companies out there that are providing HELOCs on single family rentals. Okay. So those HELOC rates probably have come down a little bit. Opportunity for you. If you have built up some nice equity on your JWB home over the past several years, like I'm sure Jay has, like I have, you could take some of that equity out at a low rate, turn around and purchase another JWB home, right? So just using your equity to not to pay down any kind of expenses, but to build up even more, not only your assets, but equity as well and things like that. So that's an opportunity. And again, it's a silver lining. This is not the way I wanted to see rates come down because of these policy decisions and so on and so forth. But this is kind of what happens. Is a recession in the woodworks and whatnot? Your guess is as good as mine. I would not want to see it. But again, because I am concerned about the residents that do rent from us and things like that and how that can really negatively impact them before our portfolios and what we do, not being average. Great time to go ahead and look into borrowing at potentially cheaper cost of capital to continue to build onto your single family portfolio.
Yeah, well said, man.